Hello and welcome back to another video. So this episode I'm going to be getting on with some black paint. I'm going to get on with the paint, but I'm going to start with the black paint. So the plan is I've got the black to paint on the flywheels, the tank, and then also, the tank's going to be green and the wheel's going to be Manchester red. So that's the plan. But the flywheels and then the axles, which are down here, need to be painted black first, because I think they're going to be, the flywheels for a start means I can get the engine finished, bolt it back together and finished. Then the axles I can put on the woodwork when I get that eventually from my woodman, because I'm waiting for him to saw some wood or find a nice tree to then mill up the size of wood I need. So it's all just sort of falling into place. But I need the axles doing, so then when I get my woodwork back I can then work out where to bolt them, and it's all sort of got to fall in place. So as soon as I get the black done, it'll then move everything else on. It means I can finish the engine, put that together. I can paint the tank green another time, because the thing is with that wants to go straight on really. That doesn't want to be kicking about because it'll get scratched and damaged and chipped and marked and the rest of it. The wheels aren't too bad. They can go down there, out the way, back of the lathe, between the toolbox and the lathe. The axles can prop up where they are down there if it needs be. So yeah, going to crack on with the black. And I'll, once I get that done, then I'll start on the other bits and pieces. But I'm really waiting for the woodwork now. That's sort of my sticking point for the next part of the trolley. So I'll crack on. Bit of black. So the paint I'm using is the T-Mac Marine Gloss in black. I've used this before. It's a fantastic paint. I like my T-Mac. I find it goes on really well. Good covering. 2 coats is usually enough, but 3 just gets yourself covered, literally. I find 2 coats is usually enough sometimes, but I do like to give it 3, just so that everything's had a really good do. I'll get stirred up and then I'll start again. I'll do it inside this flywheel, outside that flywheel, inside this flywheel, outside this flywheel, and that's, works well doing it that way. I'll turn them again on the crankshafts. That one's a lot looser fit than this one. This one's quite tight. There's a bit of red oxide in that one, so yeah, that's the plan. So I'll crack on. Right then, so we're blacked, back to blacked. What do you think to that? Looks nice, looks alright. Looks lovely actually. First time I looked at it from back here, they want shoving on a bit more. These want polishing up nice. But for a quick, 1 coat of paint, I think they look pucker. And you'll see down there, there's the axles. Just prop them up down there. You won't actually see a lot of them, so I'm not too worried if they run or anything, where these you will see. So I spent a lot more time on these. Lovely. Right, next job is either the red or the green on there. I'll probably leave that till last. I'll do these next. So, but that won't be tonight because I need to get into watching telly. So these will get another coat. Axles will get another coat. They want at least 2 coats. I'll see how that goes, because that's Craftmaster. And everyone swears by it, but I struggle with it. I find it a bit watery. So it's just one of them paints where it just doesn't gel with me. I don't get on with it very well. but you can only get, or easily get, Manchester red in for these, that's what these are, from Craftmaster, so I'm having to lump it with their paint for that. You never know, I might come to love it. I've not used it for a long time. It'll be 12 years, I think. Maybe 11 years since I used it last. So it's been a while. So I've always used T-Mac, but I know Craftmaster do Manchester red off the shelf, so I just bought that, thinking I only got the trolley wheels, so I ain't got a lot to do with it. But right, come back another night when this is dried, give it another lick of paint, axles, and I won't film that one because it'd just be exactly the same job again. But I will film doing the tank here and filming the wheels. So I'll come back when I'm doing them. Right, another night, another paint colour. So tonight it's that Manchester red. She's going to go on them wheels. So this is a Craftmaster colour. So this is the correct colour for the red. I'll put a little PPA in it, so paint adjuster. It gives it more of a silky finish. So I'll splash that into that. You don't need to do it the once and it's done. Gives you a little bit longer curing time as well. So I'm not too worried on that. But yeah, I'll come back when I'm getting that slapped on there. So I'll be back shortly. So I've obviously seen this colour before. I've never seen it laid on. Or I've never laid it on, so it's not a colour I've used before, but it's a stunning colour, I must admit. From red oxide to that, it's just a lovely colour. It's almost like a plum in a way. I like it, really like it. So I'm halfway through. So I'll crack on and I'll come back when I'm done. Right, honest review. 14 years later, there or thereabouts, was the last time I used Craftmaster, and I thought it went on basically, to put it bluntly, like watery piss. Anyway, fast forward to 2026, and it's the first time in all that time I've used it, and that is one coat straight on top of red oxide. And do you know what? It went on really, really well. Had a good consistency. It's covered well. It's cleaned out the brush lovely, and I've hardly used anything. So I think it might be converted. So all that time saying don't really like it. If it performs, oh yeah, I've hurt my finger. If it performs like that again, I'll be using it a lot more. It went on really well. It went on, to be fair, just like the T-Mac, and that's my go-to paint. The L's painted in that, the R's painted in that. This is now painted it. The trolley under the P, the Q. Most of the others, it's all painted in T-Mac, but I still like this colour. This colour, Mid-Brunswick, I think is right, because the Craftmaster one I've seen is far too light. The dark Brunswick they do is far too dark. It's got a lot more black in it, where I do think this colour of Mid-Brunswick green from T-Mac is the correct colour. So I'm going to stick, the paint any other listers, I'm going to stick with that. because that goes on well. It gives a nice finish. It's durable, and I think the colour's right. Unless I can get some colour match from Craftmaster, because I know they do that. But these have gone really, really well. I'm really pleased. So I've just got to wait for them to dry now. So as I said, I'm probably going to paint that tank another day when I'll get my woodwork back. I'm letting the flywheels harden, so they was only painted yesterday, so they need probably a week on them ready before they're sanded and then coated again, so there's no point doing that. The wheels, can't do now with them, so it says at least 24 hours dry time on the tin, so again, I'll probably give it a week before I do that. There's not a lot else I can really do, to be fair. Once the flywheels are done, I can then start cracking on with getting the rest of the engine built back up. So I've still got bits back here. So both breathers, governor cap, governor linkage, water pipe outlet. I've got these two surfaces here to polish. That's been done once, that hasn't been done at all. All these nuts to polish and the right sizes to fit, because some of them are wrong. That to polish again, that's okay. Them nuts to polish again, silicone to clean up round there. That to polish again, them to clean again, that to polish again. Flywheel faces to polish. So I've plenty of work. So I've plenty of little tidbit jobs to get done while... Oh, and I've also then got all these bits and pieces to clean. So that's the metal work off the trolley, or some of. Governor linkages, brass pipe work, brass cab pipes, cab fuel pipes. Some fresh gaskets to make for that lot. So we've still a fair bit of work to do. There's gonna be a few hours working just tightening all these up. So because that's a pre-war Whitworth, that's a post-war Whitworth. They're post-war, that's a pre-war. You can tell by the size. They're both post-war. So yeah, there's all that to do. Hence why they just dropped on finger tight. But I'll take that off again and polish that off, because it'd be a lot easier to do when I polish that with it off, because I won't then catch the egg gaskets. So yeah, but I'm glad that's gone all right. As I say, I'm really pleased with that. It's surprised me, really has surprised me. So the proof being the pudding when I get the second coat on and see how that looks, because the second coat usually just makes it pop. But I'm pleased with that. So right, going for some tea, and I'll call it a day for today, and I'll be back another day with another job. Right, so that's the tank painted, but only in the first coat, so I'll give that probably a couple of days and I'll come back and do it again. Won't film it again because it'll just be exactly the same. Yeah, so I've got the tank now painted in green because I've heard from a woodman. He's found me a decent tree to make the wood trolley from, so I didn't want this kicking about painted. Yeah, to get scratched and damaged without the trolley sort of imminent. So yeah, so that's all the painting done. Next job will be, I've got plenty to do. The engine to put back together. I've the trolley to do, put back together. So yeah, I've lots of other jobs. So yeah, if you like this, please like, subscribe below, hype the video as well, that helps the algorithm. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Ta-ra.